Greetings. Welcome to Animatronic-Artistry. In today's video, I will discuss potential future movies in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise and what we can expect. For starters, I believe we are likely to see a film dedicated to all of the original Scott Cawthon games. Here are my top 3 movies that I would like to see produced. These films may or may not happen, but it's fun to speculate and theorize about possibilities. I still enjoy creating these out-of-the-box theories and speculations, even if my channel is a bit mediocre. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like. I appreciate it if you do. Anyway, let's get started. This list is specifically focused on individual characters rather than integrating them into one large movie. It's important to remember that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie typically ran for about an hour and a half, which did limit what could be showcased in the movie. Therefore, I believe that other movies will be the same. Keep this in mind as you consider the character development and storylines. So let's begin. Number 1. Mangle and her second head. The upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie will feature a section dedicated to Mangle in her complete form. However, I believe this will primarily serve to show who Mangle was before her transformation and how she became the character we know today. Since Mangle is not the main focus of the movie, I expect her appearances will be brief and not fully developed. That said, a film dedicated solely to Mangle could explore her character in greater depth, potentially revealing the identity of her second head. I made a video where I theorized about who that second head might be. A focused movie could also uncover details about her designer or clarify whether she is related to William Afton's Funtime Foxy or not. The possibilities are endless. While the upcoming movie may provide some insights, it's hard to predict the exact direction it will take. Number 2. Security breach before the main storyline. Many of us, myself included, would love to see a movie based on the security breach game. However, I believe that this could complicate things. Security breach is a large and intricate game, and adapting it into a film might pose challenges, especially since the Five Nights at Freddy's movie differs from the games. Instead of focusing solely on security breach as it is portrayed in the game, it might be more interesting to create a movie that explores how security breach came to be. This approach would allow for a narrative that fits within a movie format while considering budget constraints. Crafting a film that faithfully replicates the game's look and feel could risk going over budget. The best storyline for a security breach movie could delve into the creation of the animatronics, the mall's building complex, and various other aspects involving the security breach animatronics. This could also provide insights into prototype Freddy and his backstory. In my opinion, the dynamic between Glamrock Freddy and his prototype counterpart resembles the relationship found in the Castor and Pollux mythology. In this myth, Pollux is immortal while Castor is not. Have you ever wondered why Glamrock Freddy has a lightning bolt on his chest and frequently uses the phrase superstar? This isn't just a fun design choice and catchphrase. It may connect to the constellation Gemini and its mythology. In the myth, Pollux and Castor are the sons of Zeus, the god of thunder and lightning. To put it simply, Glamrock Freddy has a twin, and that twin is certainly prototype Freddy. If Glamrock Freddy really has a twin, I believe a movie dedicated to that concept could present it in a new light. However, this answer might already be addressed within the games before a security breach movie even gets made. If it does happen, I truly hope that the film exceeds expectations and avoids falling into the trap of mediocrity. Speaking of mediocrity, I'd like to explore that theme further next. Number 3. The mediocre melodies. If you know me, you know I love the mediocre melodies and would really like to see a movie dedicated to them. While we might see them if there's ever a 6th installment, I'm pretty sure they'll just be treated as jokes and won't be involved in anything serious. Speaking of the mediocre melodies, I was very happy to see references to them in the new Secrets of the Mimic game. They weren't quite what I expected, but I was excited to see Orville the Elephant, Mr. Hippo, Mystic Hippo, Happy Frog, and potentially Pigpatch included. However, you know what's missing? Ned Bear, that's what's missing. It feels like Steele has forgotten about him. Or maybe they have bigger plans for him since he hasn't appeared or even been referenced in Secrets of the Mimic, as far as I know. I know I'm going off topic, but I really hope that Steelwool decides to include Ned Bear in a significant way, or at least reference him. It's just not fair that he gets the short end of the stick when it comes to merchandise and other elements. It seems like nobody wants to include him in anything. For someone who loves Ned Bear more than Freddy, it actually makes me a little upset that he wasn't included in Help Wanted 2 or Secrets of the Mimic. And what makes me even more upset is that I heard that Carney, the popular bear from Help Wanted 2, replaced Ned Bear and also took his personality as well. But don't quote me on that, since I don't know if it's true. But if it is, that's very unfair. Anyway, where was I? Oh right. I would love to see a movie dedicated to the mediocre Melodies, exploring their origins and backgrounds while showcasing their personalities on the big screen. Although they are often regarded as knockoffs and considered inferior to Freddy's band, they actually have some of the most interesting personality traits. This suggests that a feature film about them could be a comedy rather than a horror movie, or perhaps even a cartoon movie, with comedy and with lots of style, and don't forget sweet, sweet lore. Now that would be something to behold. In conclusion, this may seem like a random video to some, but I wanted to share my thoughts on what we might expect from potential spin-offs of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie franchise. One intriguing possibility could be a film focused on Chica's party world, which would be really exciting. For now, that's all I have to say. This has been your mediocre host, Animatronic Artistry, signing off.